Yeah, Tim, listen, Tim. Yeah, Tim, listen, mate. I don't care, alright? Buy the stocks while the stocks are high. No, mate, I don't care. Money talks. Seriously. Okay, that's what. Look, mate, I've got to go. I'm back to the video. I'll catch you later. Cheers. Bye. Sorry there. I was just practicing for my next time I go on a train to London. So, it's Whisky Bloke, and you are just in time for another damn good review. Yep, here I am, back. You know, I don't know how long it's been since my last video. Depends when you last watched. So it all comes down to you. Today, though, we are going to do this whiskey, which we haven't done before. We're going to review. Yes, it's quite nice. I can see that because I've tried it. Auchentoshan, yeah. Okay. Auchentoshan. It's broken down on the box how you pronounce that somewhere. I remember telling someone, not on this box, I don't think. But anyway, not the point. The point is, it's called the Bartender's Malt. Annual Limited Edition. Just the lights on. Yeah, Annual Limited Edition 01. Now the story behind this is actually written there. Distilled different. A bold and versatile malt. Crafted by... Oh, wait, no. Sorry, this here isn't describing the distiller. The distiller wasn't a bold man. Well, he might have been. But this is actually... I'll read it. I've got to interrupt myself. A bold and versatile malt crafted by 12 of the world's most innovative bartenders, forming the new Malt Order. Ooh. Okay. Are those 12 Freemasons by any chance? New Malt Order. Look at that. There's a triangle on the front. Careful. Wait, was that the door? No. Okay, and then the guys who did it are there. Created by the New Malt Order. I noticed my name's not there, so that's cool. The countries. There's a little map at the back of the box. I don't know if you can see that. And there's little triangles, again. Illuminati, in various places. Okay, so there's Sweden, there's USA. I'm not from there, but that's what they said. There's Germany, there's Sweden, there's UK, there's USA, there's Germany, there's USA, and then Canada. There's only one from Canada, so that, if you were counting, adds up 12. I was doing a bit of reading on this, and the blends are from these 12 places, 12 distillers. 12 members. The New Malt Order is the correct way of saying it, actually. And they're from 5 countries. If you were counting, you would have heard that. I believe I just said that. And the youngest, 6 years old. Not the... Okay, let's just go back there. We can't go back, we just... Okay, fine. The youngest whiskey, yeah, was 6 years old. Not the youngest bartender person, because that would have been weird. You know, he's in a pub like doing all that stuff. I've never been a bartender before. The shot glasses on his arm. So, oh wow, cheers mate, everyone's taking their shots. Lighting a couple of them. What does it taste like? I don't know mate, I'm only 6. It's not talking about the age of the people, it's talking about the age of the disc from within. Time to pull the cork out, stopper, top, whichever you prefer. You call it what you want, I don't care. Oh, doesn't smell like anything. Leave that to breathe. There we go. Put that there. I don't recognise any of those names. I don't think they're anybody that I went to school with. So, Well done, you guys. So the casks are the casks that were used to bring together this. We had an Exofroig, a rum, a red wine, a German oak, an American oak. I believe that's it. If there's others, put them in the comments. If there's not. So, Auchentoshan, which Gaelic means corner of the field, and yet my question still stands. The fine people at the distillery have still not been able to answer me. Corner of the field, what if the field is round? I've got that, you know. Could you please answer that? Anyway, moving on to the colour. We can see here, to me, this is what the colour looks like. That looks like a polished copper. Not copper as in fuzz, police. Copper as in the metal. It looks like a polished copper. He started. So we shall now examine this whiskey and pick it apart a piece at a time. Pugsy, please don't. Daddy's busy. %47 ABV. Percentage mark at the back of it. After the 7. Doesn't appear to be very oily. Doesn't come down with the legs that fast. It's good though. It's nice. It's nice. There's a bit of fruit. I'd say the fruit were like a peach and apricot mixture. Bit chocolatey. It's very sweet. Sweet as in like honey. Like that song. Sweet like honey. It's actually sweet like chocolate, but I check a different word because it's not. It has it's chocolate notes, but I say sweet like honey because you know honey is sweet. It's almost like a like a tobacco kind of smell to this. Well, hang on. Have I just taken 2 minutes off my life because I've just smelled? I hope not, because I didn't consent to that. We'll continue. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing if the fruit continues onto the palate, because I do like fruity. I like other stuff as well, like sherry. I like the wine cask. I like the smoky. I like all whiskey actually. It's got broad, you can't really define it. But anyway, let's move on to the palate. That is pretty much what I was hoping for. It's zesty. Like a real fruity, zesty, citrusy. That's the first thing that hits me. As I'm chewing it over, it was like a cherry. Kind of, the cherry, the little red. Not sherry, cherry. It's a difference. I want to add a bit of water. Just a smidge. Just enough to bring it down by a couple. That's interesting. Now, when I was smelling the tobacco-y kind of smell before, there wasn't really any smoke to it, but now there is an ever so slight amount of smoke. Just a little, about that much. It's nice. It's complementing what else I've had on the nose. There's a kind of like a copper kind of smell now coming from, again, not copper as in policeman. I don't know what they smell like. I know what a couple of them smell like, live next door, but copper is in like the metal kind of smell to it. It's very soft now. Oh, that on the tongue, very smooth. The water brings out a little bit more of the flavour. The citrus was there a bit sooner this time. Still very zesty. It's still got the cherry notes to it. I'm getting like ginger notes. Really nice. I quite like ginger. I do like ginger in my whiskey. It's very nice indeed. And then, if we're moving on to the finish. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a long finish. There's a good length to it. It's warm on the tongue. There's a bit of an edge, quite a sharp edge. Oh, be careful. But yeah, some of those notes as well. It's quite ginger on the finish as well. It's not smoky. The finish doesn't leave anything like that. But it's just enough. You know it's there, but it won't overpower you. I go so far as to say that with this one, if you're an Auchentoshan fan and you really like this whiskey, you need to try this. I would also say, if you're not an Auchentoshan fan and you haven't been that impressed with some of the others, you need to try this. I would say it's got less of what you would not like about the others if you don't like them. I'm a fan. I can't see what you wouldn't like about them. But it's different in that sense. And it's an annual limited edition. So that is like, that's not that often. Annual. So I'm not even sure if that's, is that even once a year? Is it? Is it once every few months maybe? No. Annual. No. Annual. So, yeah. There you have it. Anyway, that's my review. Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt. New Malt Order. They're coming for you. That's all I've got time for. I just wanted to do this one because it impressed me. I bought it. I thought it was reasonable in its price. Caught my eye. I was walking around the shop and it was slightly leaning off the shelf and I didn't see it. Caught my eye. Oh dear. I said that the other day. Do you know what catches my eye? Short people with umbrellas. And in this weather, what a rubbish bank holiday weekend this is turning into with chucking it down rain. There are a lot of short people with umbrellas out there. Be careful. Anyway, that's my review. I've been Whiskey Bloke. You've been great. Thank you for watching. please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and you can also follow me. If I tell you where I live, I tell you my work movements and where I drive, just follow me. No, better than that, less boring, less expensive. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Twitter, weird looking A, Whiskey Bloke. Instagram is also Whiskey Bloke, so very creative there. Up on Whiskey Bloke is YouTube. I'll see you on the next video, and thanks for watching another Dram Good review.